I really think it's going to be the real ones here for this video. People who know me pretty well. So we're just going to have this moment. Videos on the channel have been chugging away. A lot of them I filmed in summer. And so y'all are seeing a lot of like this labor of love that I've been putting into the channel of me, filming and editing so that there wouldn't be a gap in videos when I went back to work. And also amid this project of 50 videos in 50 days. And now, I don't know what video this will be. It'll be in the 40s. Things are catching up to themselves, and you're seeing not summer Shelly, you're seeing tired Shelly. You're seeing the Shelly who has started work and who is driving and trying to get used to everything. So for you, no time has passed. You've seen Shelly, and she is me, but with a different energy level in some ways. And then now, this video, you're seeing also Shelly, you're seeing me, but in like kind of a different frame of mind than you were seeing her, I don't know, a week ago or so, because those videos were filmed like a little while ago. That all said, I feel rusty, and I'm excited to sit down with you because making videos is so joyful for me. I love it so much. So today I'm going to be doing a tag video. I guess that was some throat clearing, I guess. And today I'm doing a tag video by Robert G. Reader of Books. I rarely do tag videos these days. I think it's just that I have so much that I love to talk about with you all. When you're kind of new to your own channel, a tag is so easy because it's basically like a structured interview that you can use to frame your the conversation in which you have with yourself here on YouTube. And when one gets more comfortable with making videos, I think that sometimes it's like taking the training wheels off, although I love a tag. But sometimes I think that the structure can kind of impede a natural flow of conversation. So many people in this corner of BookTube just like to sit down and talk. And I think that sometimes like having to go from one question to another can kind of impede that just sort of sitting down and talking and getting a full idea out and looking at it from a bunch of different angles. Or at least that's what I try and do. Who knows if I actually accomplish it. Anyways, Robert G. had this tag that came out a while ago, maybe a couple weeks ago at this point, maybe 3 weeks ago. And there were 8 questions for readers, but which have nothing to do with reading or books, although that's kind of not true. Anyways, because one of them has to do with reading. Oh my gosh. And some of the answers have to do with being a reader. At least mine do. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is rusty filming Shelly. So we're just jumping in. If you're new, I'm Shelly. Although I said the real ones are here. You know the spiel. Let's go ahead and get into the meat of the video. What is your favorite kind of food? Oh, food. I have thought about these questions because I've wanted to do this tag. I love spicy food. I love very, very spicy food. I like the spicy food in which when there is actual more spice, it's adding flavor to the food. I remember ordering butter chicken, which is an Indian dish in my hometown, which is in Stockton, California, that had, and probably still does have, amazing Indian food places, among other incredible food places. It's a very diverse city, and one of the benefits of its diversity is the food. Oh my gosh. So I ordered this, but Ted and I ordered this butter chicken. It is the spiciest, but also the tastiest butter chicken I had ever had, because we ordered it like medium. we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into, but it was both incredibly flavorful and also incredibly spicy. and it was just a magic. It was magical. I've gone in and out of eating a lot of spice. I do like things on the spicier side. Ted and I both are, sometimes like Ted's less into spice and then I'm more into spice. And sometimes our roles reverse depending on where we're at in our lives. And right now we were meeting at Spicy Land. So we're like all about the spicy food, which is so great. And we had heard one of our friends did a test, a taste test of different Thai curries in our area. They got this group of people got 4 Thai curries. And there was a blind taste test to see which one had the best curry. And I was like, y'all are my people. I want to do that. I want to do that with Ted. We probably need a bigger group if we're going to do, 4 Thai curries. Obviously, someone had the key, to reveal which Thai curry went with whichever restaurant, right? Like someone had to know the match. But for most of the people, it was a blind taste test, and I just thought that was so cool. Obviously, I like spice because I'm going on and on and on about it. But I even so much as to like, I like basic spice too. I like hot Cheetos and spicy Cheetos. I just love it. I love spicy things. Okay, what is your favorite kind of music? Off the cuff, I would say I love the Beatles. Probably my favorite band, although the person who keeps up with music in our household is Ted. He will often introduce me to the new music in our life, though I got really into Chapel Rowan. Or like one album out there, like, I don't know, last fall or something like that. And occasionally I'll really just listen to a song ad nauseum. I do love to sing hymns. I just really enjoy that vocal exercise, but like I really, really enjoy it. It gives me great pleasure to sing a hymn that I know well. And then let's think. I recently got my childhood piano back, so playing hymns is really great. And, there was something else I was going to say. Oh, I like classical music. Oh my gosh, so I'm a librarian, and as the librarian, I get to set the music in the library. Yes, music in the library is the best. And lately I've been listening to jazz in our school library, which is great. But, music for me is just often it just sort of plays in the background. I mean, I will sit down and actually listen and pay attention to music during certain times of the day or in life. But if it's on in the background, it's not something that often will distract me. It's just sort of there playing. And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. Okay, number 3. If you were prevented from reading ever again, what would you do? I've thought about this. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I would listen to music more seriously. Perhaps I would. I could see myself doing that. I could see myself also getting really into drawing and really, really into art of all different kinds. And learning, I don't know, how would I learn about it if I didn't read about it? I think I would transform into an observer of music and art. Specifically classical music, and specifically pencil, like, I don't know, charcoal on paper kind of thing, or colored pencil, or perhaps painting, that particular medium of art. I think that's what I would do, though the question kind of makes me sad to think about. So I was like, I was sort of thinking about it, and I cheekily was like, I would listen to audiobooks, but if I was sort of excluding all, I think I would go into other art forms with perhaps a similar passion, or a similar kind of voracious passion, and devote my time to that, like getting better at drawing versus just reading as much as I do. Okay, number 4, favorite city. Oh, again, my knee-jerk reaction is sometimes to these questions, and I have to like think about it. My knee-jerk reaction is I don't have one. Although I really enjoyed going to Portugal, Lisbon, Portugal in particular. My father-in-law, right after I was married to Ted, had his favorite city is Portugal, and he took Ted and I there for 3 weeks. And I think what was amazing about it was that it sits on a peninsula, or it sits on the coast in a very similar part of the hemisphere as San Francisco, and it's sort of shaped in the same shape as San Francisco, and the ocean breeze comes about it in the same way, and it kind of has that really cold, dreary days. A lot of those days happened in Lisbon, and there's also a Golden Gate Bridge in Lisbon. I think the same architects that made the actual Golden Gate Bridge in the San Francisco also created one for Lisbon. So it has this sort of alter ego feeling to it of being in San Francisco. And the only reason why that would matter to me is because I lived relatively close to San Francisco as a young person. But funnily, I don't love San Francisco. I mean, I like it, but I love Berkeley, which is the hippier, grungier, like, I don't know, more rebellious younger sister to San Francisco. I like Berkeley. It's the crunchier, more, I don't know, like laid back, sort of, I love Berkeley. I love Berkeley. And it has like a certain vibe to it that I really, really love. I don't know if I necessarily fit in there, but I do love it. And so it's funny though. So I guess all of these cities I quite like. They're all connected in a weird way. Lisbon mirrors San Francisco, but of San Francisco and Berkeley, I prefer Berkeley. So, yeah. Let's think. Your favorite beverage, alcoholic. My favorite alcoholic beverage. I'm a teetotaler. I don't drink alcohol, and I haven't for some time. I don't even really drink casually. I don't remember the last time I had a drink. I think it was 2 years ago. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I just don't drink and haven't for a very long, or for what I consider a very long time. Yeah. So, and then, so I guess maybe some context. I used to drink more casually or to enjoy myself, to relax and all of that. When I had my first son, I was so exhausted. I experienced true exhaustion for the first time ever. And, I realized that alcohol makes you tired and it made me grumpy the next day. And to me, the drink, or however I would feel that evening, in no way like was worth it the next day. The next day I would be tired and grumpy and sort of all out of sorts. And so I just very quickly, after having my first, realized that I don't really like it. And I think I kind of picked it up casually. Like if we were out with friends, maybe having a drink, as my little one was, little. And then I really, especially after my second, I really lost the taste altogether. It's just, I hate the way I feel the next day. So much so with like such a passion that it puts me off to drinking altogether. So yeah, I just don't really drink. And I hope I'm using the term correctly. Yes, so I'm a teetotaler. Anyways, my favorite beverage, non-alcoholic, I love coffee. Love coffee so much. And I will drink it any way. I will drink it plain, black, strong, delicious. I will drink it that way. I will drink it with milk. I will drink it with cream. I will drink it with cream and sugar. I will drink it blended up with sugar. I will drink it over ice. However you want to make coffee, I will drink it. I just don't really love a weak cup of coffee. I don't like it when it's weak. Give me something strong. Yeah. I love it so much. Okay, favorite time of day. Favorite time of day has to be, everyone says either morning or night. I love the morning because I'm always excited for the day, or I often am. Usually I am. So, I'm just feet hit the ground and I'm ready to go. I have like very little a very little, waking up early. I don't know. I wake up and I'm like this. I'm like just on, I'm just ready to go. And at night, especially, I will sometimes get to the point where I literally cannot talk to somebody in the evening civilly. It will turn into, if I'm really tired, and stressed, and I'll just hit a certain point in the night where I sound so grumpy. I sound like what I think some people consider themselves in the morning. Like when you're not a morning person, but you have that excuse. You're like, I'm not a morning person. And then you can be grumpy, right? You have this, allowance to be grumpy. But at night, you can't say I'm not a night person, but I'm not a night person. However, at night is when I can read the most uninterrupted. So I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to choose. But, I do love evening because I just kind of, I don't know, it's my time to read. And I don't have any guilt or anything around it. Nothing is asking for my time because I'm not a night person, so I don't schedule things at night. And I just enjoy winding down with a good book. All right, the next one is my favorite season. When it's been really, really cold and we start to get warmer days, although I live in the deep south and it's brutal here. It's brutal. So it's not that I look forward to summer, but I think like when one has been cold, my hands and feet, they just get really cold. Even as a little girl, I hated being cold. I hated being cold, especially if my hands and feet were cold. I just was like a box of misery. And so, if it's cold, I don't mind winter here because it's pretty tepid, but winter for a long period or just cold, like that cold for a long period, and then you finally get that warm day. Love that. So I quite enjoy spring, and we have beautiful springs here. Like, March, April, like late March, April, May. Like that little time period in the deep south can be extremely gorgeous. And there's no hurricanes, It's like that the possibility of ice is gone and the hurricanes have not yet come yet. So, and all of the and the favorite, that was it. I didn't realize that was 8. Well, that was 8. And that was fun. If you feel compelled to answer any of these, like, I don't know, sometimes as a watcher, I would be like, I want to answer that one question. Like, I don't know if I have answers for all of them, but I want to answer that one. If you're feeling that way, the comment section thingy is a great place to be. Oh my gosh. It's been long. It's been a long day. Not the video. Well, I hope it was enjoyable. My day has been long, and I feel like I'm like kind of fighting some sickness. So thanks for bearing with and being real ones. I appreciate you so much. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye.